basically this is just a process of mapping over the changes. Okay, F4. All right. Okay. How's this handled? What equals sum total weights?
Yep, he has been here a very long time, chat.
I've been here a real long time.
1,500 bugs or so? More than that, actually.
Otherwise, this seems to work identically. Okay. Fix the terrain generation stuff to update to using the new biome stuff. For the most part, it didn't actually change almost anything, which is interesting.
Chat's asking if you've tried compiling it yet. No, the compiler's still complaining. About 238 items. Those need to get fixed before the compiler will even let it work.
Yeah, technically, I have compiled it. I am constantly compiling it. That's what the errors are coming from.
Fair enough. I think the assumption is successfully compiled, though.
Yeah. Alright, so how do I handle my sounds now? there's still a sound load event, right? That's a good place for you for adding your custom sounds to the sound pool. The only variable is the sound manager. It's deprecated. There's a sound event.
Oh. It's deprecated because I think people were talking about sounds are now handled by vanilla.
So how do we handle how they get the sounds?
Mine are still half broken, I
Open
think.
up IntelliJ. I will search through the code myself.
These two functions are identical.
What happened?
There's an add merchant item and there's add blacksmith item, and they're identical. But I apparently call them both on the same things, so I'm just gonna pick one at random. And then make the other one be the other one. I have no idea which one's, you know, whatever the other one was, but it'll work. Okay, add unblipped. Oh yeah, I never went back and... Alright, so let's do this. Let's work on my code style stuff. Formatter. Configure workspace settings. Alright, so I'm gonna make a new one based on this called custom. Actually, import. I probably have it somewhere. Saved somewhere. I don't remember where. No. No idea. I can easily just recreate it. Okay. Tabs only. Align fields and columns. Cool. Alright, so I have very specific things that I like for stuff.
Setting up your
I don't like so many
formatting.
empty lines and things. It just kind of takes up space. And I actually like to use the width of my screen, because my screen is quite wide.
Yeah.
And most coding formatters like to wrap your code around at about 80 characters or so.
Yep.
Which means most of my screen is useless. So, I don't want to do that.
I'll either double it or I'll throw it at 128 or something to be Fair to people who are reading it on GitHub or something. But yeah, 80 is too short. No.
Okay. No, I don't like new lines there. Simple if. Oh, there's the else's. Nah, we'll try this. Okay. Basically just turn off all the wrapping. I think there's a couple places where I liked wrapping, but I don't remember where they are.
Yeah, I basically set up the option for never automatically wrap line or unwrap lines that I've wrapped, and then I turn off all the auto wrapping. That way, if I want to split something up to multiple lines, I can do that, but the editor won't ever do that automatically.
Yeah. Okay, comments. Comment formatting. I'll do this. I'm kind of going through and checking what all these things do. All right. Okay. Apply. How's this normally? Piece weight. Okay. That. And then build a component. Okay, so how are these normally implemented then? Well then. Hmm. Running through things. Oh. Alright, so let's go look at how villages work now. What am I looking for? It's getting really hard to think through things. So, one, I should be looking through this. It's the villager registry. This is a black hole. You can add data to this list through a public interface, but you can't query that information in any way, and it's not used internally either.
Okay.
Except it is. The comment is wrong. Alright. 233 errors. Structure village pieces. Actually, structure village pieces dot village. Extend structure component. Structure village pieces dot start. And then fill with blocks. Let's look at house 1 here. Air false. Ah. Just can no longer do zeros. What's pressure plate? I've not been looking at chat too much, I'm sorry. It's difficult enough to try and process so many things for Mystcraft at this point. I generally rely on Veovus to tell me if there's anything interesting in chat that I need to respond to.
Well, let's be fair, I've been gone for at least 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah. But then you came back. Yeah, I started relying on you again. What does the pressure plate planks become now? Pressure plate. There's not a pressure plate in here.
Planks?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pressure plate wood. Okay. Try
wooden pressure plate.
Yep.
Alright, so it just, didn't get named. Yay. Alright, that got the component village archivist house. Mostly fixed. Problems! 153 errors remaining.
153, nice.
Okay. This function just doesn't exist anymore. It just doesn't. So... Okay. This requires coordinates now. Which is great. Mm-hmm. So how do I want to pass those coordinates in? Probably just as... Oops. Okay. Oops. Uh, Fire player crafting event. Poof. Let's see here. iPacket handler still, yeah, that's going to be part of the harder stuff to fix. It's connection handler. All of this is connection handler. Okay. Uh, There we go. Register structure. It's got a name! I'm going to have to figure out how to handle a bunch of these. I don't think I actually register any of the listeners. There we go. Event handler. So... yeah, I don't actually have any FML events.
Alright.
Alright. Doing that again. So this is the network mod thing. Move that annotation. Okay. Huh. Ugh. Alright, so I actually want the tag list equals tag name constants dot mbt dot any numeric. Go page name. Okay. And this is a whole bunch of that. Where'd it go? There it is. Sorry, my Skype is going off apparently. So that's not supposed to be collections, just collection. Tag names, that. Zoom in on the source a bit here real quick. All right. What else is wrong in here? Same thing. So. Parse it, tag name. No. Let's see here. Well, actually, that's what it was doing. That's what it was doing. Oh, it's the slot ID stored as a string, yeah. Okay.
Oh no, run for the hills. They're doing a port scan.
Oh yes. I don't really know why it feels it needs to tell me every time somebody scans my ports.
Because them hackers are gonna get into your systems.
Yes. Right. Okay.
They're spying on you by scanning your ports.
I suppose technically they are.
They can, like, figure out what services you're allowing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay. Tags. That won't work the way I wanted it to. Oh dear. I had a thing for sorting NBT tag compounds. Don't think it'll work anymore. I can't get the tag map itself. Yeah, this could be interesting.
What happened?
Well, I was doing a thing so that I could sort the tag compounds.
Or at the writing desk or something?
Yeah.
So now you can't find where
Previously, it
you
would
are sorting
sort
stuff?
using this comparator. It would sort
Okay.
the NBT tag compounds in the collection.
Okay.
I can't presently build. Well, let's see here. This add all just kind of gets more complicated, I guess.
Okay, I finally see the comparator.
Where'd the set go? That's it. Okay, so this one.
That says Nmap SSAP, everyone who is not XComp is. I think they were trying to type it in the terminal and missed.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, Chad, I know it was a joke. I'm just, you know. playing along.
Oh dear. I can no longer pull the... Previously, the name of the tag told me where it was in here.
Ah.
And I'd parse it as an int.
Ah. My apologies, chat. I don't actually... I really don't remember the last time I used Nmap. Probably sophomore year of high school. So I just kind of, my eyes glazed over at all the switches, and I'm just like, yeah, they're important to the joke, but not that important.
Alright, well, this is problematic.
Not good?
Not good. Previously, since the tag compounds had names, I could store one more bit of information about the tag compound in terms of keeping track of where things are. And I used that to keep track of what slot the page was in the notebook.
Alright.
I can't do that anymore because the name is non-existent, doesn't have a name anymore. I can kind of do that, except I can't sort them then. Extra, where's extra come from? Get extra data compound. So I could make it transit for the time being. The thing is, I can't add it to the tag compound itself because that winds up changing how the because this is the same tag compound that is the item. And if I change it, then they don't stack right. So I can't actually modify the tag compound.
Why would they remove the name? That seems odd.
Well, in a number of ways,
In a number of ways,
it was a bit odd that the name existed to begin with. That the object itself was aware of the name its parent had given it. So
Fair
I
enough.
kind of understand the change. It just throws a big hole in, or a big wrench in this. Right, so I'm going to do Lag. Okay.
Earlier I said that Windows 8 was a straight upgrade to Windows 7, but I was wrong. Windows 8 won't run Jedi Outcast.
Oh, that's terrible.
Can't get it to install. Which sucks because you install the game, you set it to never take you out of first person, and you run the cheat that makes the lightsaber actually cut through things that it touches. And then you run through the whole game with your lightsaber out in first person, just slashing everything. And it's so fun. Trying a couple other compatibility modes. One of them will help.
Scattered features small library still seems to mostly work, except... Right. Oops. Replace all. And there's a few more errors down here. No, that's wrong. Okay, and there's a few errors up here. And that's all those. 27 errors.
27? Wow.
That's quite a jump.
That deserves a celebration.
I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to get a glass of milk. I'll be right back.
Roger that.
And I'm back. Alright, let's do this thing. I need coordinates here. Okay. And all I've done is move the error elsewhere, I think, but... yeah. And then... okay.
XComp, you know you still have your AFK screen on?
Haha, yeah, I'm smart. Right, so all I'm doing is I'm adding the variables here. So I needed X, Y, and Z here. I'm doing X, Y, and Z here. Where is this called from? I hope it's not called from anywhere, because it's not going to work in a minute. Uh-oh. Huh. Well. I'm going to do something very interesting here. This dot. Okay, so in lieu of actual coordinates here, because I don't have them, I'm just going to have to put that in. And this will be kind of a stand-in placeholder until I can actually do something that works, because this function's actually added by Forge. It's not how this would normally have worked. Alright. Okay. What problems we have? Okay. Oh, good. It's private.
I hate it when Skypes go off, like, in streams, because you really have no idea whose it is, and you always look at yours.
Yeah, sorry. Mine went off a bit earlier. I checked.
Yeah,
I've made it
but I
stop
don't
now.
hear yours as much as I hear, like, I've got 3 streams open right now. It's bad when there are some streams sometimes where I hear it, like, 4 or 5 times. Like, in 5 minutes, I keep looking.
Hmm. Alright, where all is this done from? Basically, I wanted to resend these chunks immediately because, yeah, things get a little strange if you don't. But, hmm.
Interesting.
What's that?
I started looking through all the files in the Jedi Outcast disk, and it turns out I can just run it from the disk. I don't have to install it. And it launches just fine.
Okay.
This is interesting.
You just make sure you vanilla packets, the S ones are going one direction, the C ones are going the other.
Say that again?
The S packets are going in one direction, the C packets go in the other.
Got it. Okay. Well, I think all the packet renames I've done thus far have been from server to client. I don't know how to make this one work anymore. Because player instance is private.
Yeah,
Wasn't.
that one has been really annoying me because there was like no easy way to get that info.
Yeah. I mean, this whole function's private. Because I basically need to mark the entire... chunk to be resent. Just send the whole dadgum chunk.
Mr. Soren, Cleto tells you you're supposed to come practice.
Alright, okay. The only thing left is network handling.
Alright.
I'll come by a little later if you guys are still around.
Alright, I'm probably going to quit fairly soon here. I don't know how to do the network handling.
Aha! I have gotten the installer to work. Called a custom location. We'll do B/games. I already have a LucasArts folder in there. Or should I do it just Star Wars? Be right back.
Well, let's open the mod main thing here. Alright, so how do I get anything working? Okay. Common network. What's this? Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Yep. Payload, and then this is my channel. Import it. Okay. And then I just return that. I've moved the error elsewhere now.
Alright, back. And what's current status?
Welcome back. I'm figuring out how to cannot instantiate that type. That's interesting. I don't know how to make them. I'm working on the netcode, trying to figure out how to get this byte buff thing. I remember seeing byte buff utils here, so... Mm-hmm. Trying to figure out where these byte buffs come from. How do we instantiate them? That's not called. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how to create a new byte buffer. And they keep doing ... instead of giving me new anything. So,
Is there a factory somewhere? Is there a builder or a...
byte buff input stream. Um... Unpooled that creates them for you. Okay. Yep, unpooled. Creates a new big Indian Java heap buffer with reasonably small initial capacity to expand. It's balanced on demand. Okay. So let's switch back to... Where's my network code? Where's my network code? Here's my network code. Pull up all these. I can't write. UTF. Let's see here.
Someone in chat asked what was going on. I explained that you're updating a Minecraft mod. And someone else in chat said, "Oh, really? Crap, I thought it was a Google Chrome plugin."
Right, UTF string. There we go. I wonder if I could just remove this. I can. Okay. What is var2? var2 is a byte array. Okay, that's interesting.
Eh?
If I write the MBT tag compound to the byte buffer thing here in a compressed form, then I have to throw the I/O exception. I wonder if there's a...
But it does look like it...
Right, tag... Impossible. Okay. Okay, that'll do that.
That's impossible.
Mm-hmm. Okay. One more.
Okay. Managed to get it installed and in game. Next step, widescreen gaming forums and find out how to get it working in widescreen.
Right, tag.
Chad is asking what if you run that from a static method. I don't know the context because I wasn't watching your stream, to be honest.
Run. What is you that from a static... That doesn't make sense.
What if you run? They made a typo.
Oh, okay. They're gonna have to explain what they mean by run that from a static method, because it'd been
Alright.
gone for like a minute by the time that their text came up. So,
Sorry.
no, it's fine. It's mostly their sync issues. No, Twitch sync issues. To be exact. Okay. Well, this is going well.
Oh. My apologies. That was actually not related to Mystcraft.
Yep. It's fine. Okay.
Someone in chat said, "How do you code so well? Why I so noob?" I don't think we can answer the second part, but the first part I think is experience.
Yes. Experience, practice. Done this for a while. Let's see here. Embedded channel. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Register channel. I wish it came with some Java doc. Oh. Alright, so...
Oh, why do you hide these folders?
What was this?
Jedi Knight.
Oh,
Hiding some folders that have ionize in them that I need to edit in order to get widescreen working.
yep. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can do. The player logged out event. Okay, so no, that's in the wrong thing. Client connected to server event. Fire to the client when a client connects to a server. Yeah. Most of what this is trying to figure out what events these functions were replaced with. Okay. Okay, server connection from client. We're still working on the last few errors. There's only 19 left, but they're kind of the harder ones with trying to update the network stuff because the network system changed. So, we'll be through that in a bit. Okay. Client disconnected from server event. These are better named than the previous system. Custom packet registration event.
That's a good step.
Fired when the register for custom channels is received. It's not quite what I'm looking for. I don't think. Custom packet event. That's sounding promising. Yeah, that sounded real promising.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Not sure how I'm gonna... Net handler play client. Map storage origin. It's even public. Net handler client. Okay. Right, so I can fairly confidently convert it. I know what it is. And there we go. Okay, so that's most of that. Connection received. And figure out what the connection received event is. I think it's just going to be part of connection received here. Connection opened client. I don't know how to send the packets. Let's see here. It references packets, so let's figure out. Outbound packets queue. Schedule outbound packet. Yeah. So who all calls this? Okay. Yep, that's apparently the way to do that. Schedule outbound packet. Can I just do like that? Yeah, it defaults to an empty list. Duh. And now I just need to register this as a listener for events. Specifically FML events. Start register. Okay. Alright. And now I need to handle... well, I think mostly just receiving packets. Oops. Okay. Alright. This is the thing I need to handle. Void. Data, and I've closed the list of things, so I'll just pull it back up again. No, that's the wrong event. Oh, this is a, no, this is an FML event. That's good. They're all FML events. Okay. Custom packet event. Okay. What I don't have is the player.
Alright, I'm headed out for good for now. Or, headed out for good today. So,
Okay.
adios.
Adios.
See you later.
Good night.
The team TeamSpeak window to actually come up.
Alright, so... last couple steps here, I think, to figure out how to how do I get the player we're talking about here? So no matter who receives it, the player needs to be identified somehow. So the player that sent it, the player that received it. Just running through some things. Oh, jeez. That's it. Okay. You'll note I'm at 23 errors in the moment.
You still got an hour then.
This is largely because I have to keep adding errors in order to move between points here. So read tag, that's it. So every time I make some change, I introduce new compilation errors as I'm fixing things here. So I'm kind of at the point where I'm bouncing around. Okay. Actually, would probably Let's just replace all these with byte buff. And that'll... No. Okay. Look at that, folks. No more errors.
Wow, impressive. But will it work?
I'm still gonna
Hypothetically?
check over. Sorry?
I said hypothetically?
Not yet, even. I have to
Yeah.
figure out how to get the player object when handling the packets. So... the network manager have a reference to the player? Nope. Okay. Quick type. Yeah. That's what I want. Hmm. Alright, so... inet handler play server. Find player. And those are all process. Phew. Long time here. Alright. Player entity. So I can get it from here. Okay. Pet handler play server. Actually,